All right, dudes and dudettes. So with all this speculation with Jordan Clarkson, especially Jordan Clarkson, but Julius Randle and Larry Nance Jr. being involved also in trade talks and the rumors for the Lakers, decided I've been getting this thing ready, but now that they've added Larry Nance, it makes it a little bit easier and with better, like you get better players or maybe even a first round pick out of a lot of these teams. So you'll see what I've done, whether it's getting expiring contracts or draft picks, because the Lakers definitely need those if they want to either get big guys in free agency next year or just have a lot more young talent to develop. So check these out, see what you guys think, and let me know. Thanks. Okay, first one is Lakers get Kenneth Faried, a first round pick, and a second round pick from the Nuggets. And Fareed's contract, it's about 27 million right now for this rest of the year and next year. But if he proves to be a good bench player, and a good guy off the bench, like they usually you see from him, but he doesn't get a chance to play that often with Denver because of Jokic. But if the Lakers like him enough, then they could spread out that 27 million contract on a new, like say, 2 year extension to make it like a 4 year deal. So it'll be like a lot less than like 10 million or 12 million a year for the next couple years. So that's one thing that they get from the Nuggets, at least that player. But the Lakers would have to give up Jordan Clarkson, and I would say choose between Julius Randle or Larry Nance Jr. I don't think they should give up both for just Kenneth Faried and a first round pick. And then the Lakers will also throw in a second round pick, whether it's this next year or for the future. So just to make it a little bit easier for them. Okay, the next one, this one might be tricky just because it involves a recent first round pick and then, a big contract like Deng's. But I think it might work with this team. So Detroit Pistons would give up Luke Kennard, who the Lakers were looking at a lot before the draft, but it was just too high for them to pick him at number two. Ish Smith, a backup point guard, and a first round pick also from the Pistons. And then the Pistons will get Clarkson and Randall with the Luol Deng contract and a second round pick thrown in there to kind of even out the balances. But this might work because Detroit needs a lot, whether it's bench help or even guys whether it's a point guard, someone helping out Bradley as well, Avery Bradley, Reggie Jackson, whether they're gonna switch up and put one on the bench or not. But I would think Clarkson and Dane coming off the bench would be really good for them. And then, Dane, he's proven that he can play. It's just there's no spot on him for the Lakers. I'm sure there's a spot on him for Detroit. So we'll see if that one comes out or not. It's tough, but it might. This one's a little bit easier because the Lakers would get Noah Vonleh from Portland on an expiring contract, a first round pick, and it's not like going to be a top pick anyways because they have multiple first round picks in this year's draft, and a second round pick also. And then the Lakers would have to give up Jordan Clarkson to be a bench guy to come in, or even maybe sometimes start, because Lillard and McCollum never seem to be fully healthy. So that would kind of work out for them, why they might bite at this. And then they could choose between Julius Randle again or Larry Nance. You don't want to give up both. But I think if you dangle one of those out there, it would be advantageous for them to get the extra second round pick and even first round pick also. And then you throw in Thomas Bryant as well, just to kind of even out the pay, whatever, or just to give them an extra player to see if they're gonna bite at that to give you that second round pick. Because Thomas Bryant has shown he could play, but Lakers kind of want to stick with whether it's Zubac maybe or even Brook Lopez. So we'll see if they'll bite on this one, but it's more possible that they could because of Vonleh's expiring contract, and he really isn't giving them much lately.